Hello. Oh, are we live? I see people coming in.
Let me use this camera on you because right now this one's not functioning. So. She's here.
Hi everyone, I see people coming in. Welcome. We are live right now on YouTube and Facebook. And I just streamed live on Instagram. So if you are watching, say hello. Hello, hello, and tell us where you're watching from. I see people coming in. Hello, hello. We are gonna get started in just a few minutes. In the meanwhile, I hope you have your tax questions prepared. If you do, share them in the chat down below. Let us know where you're watching from. Hello, hello. Hi, Nisim. Hi, Maylor. Hello. You guys are number one. Oh, thank you. For watching from Leia's office. Okay. You can also catch us on YouTube. We're live on Facebook, wherever you're more comfortable with. Boris is going to be here in just a moment. He's finishing up with another meeting or lunch, whichever. It's kind of both nowadays. Watching from Firgana. Interesting. I won my 30-minute free consultation last week. Did you reach out? Did you get to schedule a time? Maylor? Let us know how the sound is. How can I book it? Maylor, I'm going to put a link in the chat right here. But if you send an email to boris.musheyev@borismtax.com, we'll send you a calendar link. boris.musheyev@borismtax.com. Send us an email, and somebody from the office will reach out to send you a calendar link. And you'll get a free 30-minute consultation. And by the way, Maylor won last week or the week before? Last week. And if you would like to win a free 30-minute consultation with Boris himself, just ask a question. If you ask a question, Boris will... Boris is right here.
Hello, hello.
If you ask a question, ask your questions, and...
Come bearing gifts. Okay.
Ask your tax questions, and you will be...
Stay tuned.
entered to win a free 30-minute consultation with Boris, but you have to ask a question.
That one's not functioning right now.
That one's not functioning? Okay.
I put the mic right there. Did you see it?
Oh, I did not see the mic.
Oh, I took it.
Oh.
I thought that was for me.
No, that's for you and Boris. Oh,
Yeah, it's here. I got it.
Here you go.
Thank you.
I'll just work on this, but just...
Alright guys, hello, hello everyone. Welcome. We have tax questions yet or not yet?
We don't have tax questions yet, but we have people saying hello.
Okay. Hello everyone.
I love the energy on Instagram. Everybody is chatting, saying hello. YouTube.
Hello, hello everyone. First of all, I come bearing gifts. Check this out. This is the main camera you said, right? Alright. You guys see this shirt? We're sending this out to all of our clients that saved $100,000 or more on their taxes. We may be giving some shirts out here today. I brought in but we're not selling anything. This is not like one of those, what is it, the
Whatnot.
garage sales, whatnot.
It's not whatnot.
This is not a whatnot. But anyways, yeah, we're sending out these things also to our clients. So is saving $100,000 on taxes possible? Absolutely. One thing I want to get started. By the way, if you have any tax questions, please, I will answer them all. Let us know in the chat. Mariana is coordinating. Can we see Mariana on camera? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Okay, no, I think this is delayed, but it's okay. All right, cool.
It's a bit delayed, yes.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, right now I want to talk about paying yourself from an LLC. Okay, so we get asked this question a lot. How do I pay myself from an LLC, and what if I have an LLC, right? So last time we actually talked about on this live that when you are forming a new entity, a new business for yourself, I don't care if it's your first business or it's a second business, third business, or whatever that may be, we typically recommend for our clients in our tax advisory firm to form an LLC. Why? Because LLC has flexibility to choose how to be taxed, okay? So let's just assume you're a single member LLC. That means you are the only owner of that LLC. It is considered a disregarded entity. That means that you're filing taxes as a sole proprietor. On your personal tax return, there is no separate business tax return, okay? So I'm just gonna write disregarded entity. Now, how do you pay yourself from a disregarded entity? It's very simple. You transfer money from your business account to your personal account, okay? Now, what do you pay taxes on? That really becomes a question, right? So I'm gonna write taxes and a question mark. You pay taxes on, this is disregarded, you pay taxes on your net profit. It doesn't matter how much money you transferred out as an owner draw or as a member draw, because you're a member of your LLC. You know, it has different names, right? Owner draw, member draw, whatever that may be. The point is you pay taxes on a net profit of the business, okay? Now, LLC can also choose to be taxed as a partnership. What does that mean? This partnership has its own taxes. Let me explain to you. So if you're not the only owner of your LLC, but you've got multiple owners, 2 or 3. Do we have questions? Stop me anytime if we have questions.
Oh, yeah, I have questions.
Okay, great. Let me finish this up. If you have multiple members in an LLC, let's say you have 2, the acronym for it is multiple member LLC, okay? I mean, at least that's the acronym that we use in our firm. So what you do is that you are a partnership, okay? Again, for tax purposes, it's considered disregarded entity, meaning to say that it is a partnership, right? You file a partnership tax return, but you do not pay partnership taxes. Everything goes through to your personal tax return through a K-1, okay? Now, how do you pay yourself from a partnership? There's 2 ways you could pay yourself from a partnership. Way number 1, you take out distributions. Your partner takes distributions and you take distributions. But again, you pay taxes on a net profit, okay? This is ugly K1. Let me just do that, okay? Now, there's either you pay yourself by taking out distributions, or the partnerships are set up in a way sometimes getting paid guaranteed payments. It's not payroll, but it's guaranteed payment. The partnership guarantees to pay you a certain amount of money. It's still subject to Social Security, Medicare taxes, okay? The rest is distribution. The point is that LLC is such a flexible entity, depending where you are in your business, because you can also choose to be taxed as a C Corp or as an S Corp. And again, S Corp also has a K1. It's a pass-through entity. C Corp has its own taxes. Now, when you start your business, whether it's your first business, your second, your whatever that may be, okay, when you start your business, you can start as an LLC. Depending where you are financially in your business, how much profit are you making, how much money you're bringing in, a gross sales profit, whatever planning that you may do, what type of assets you're buying, you can actually choose to be taxed, right? How you, maybe as an S corporation or even a C corporation. But when you just started your business as an LLC, do not make any of these elections unless you speak to your tax advisor and be like, hey, this is how much money I will be making. This is what it may be. It could be that the first couple of years you just need to be a disregarded entity. And then as you're making some more money, you become an S corporation because it has advantages. And when you start making a lot more money, maybe you can open a second LLC, right? LLC number 2, and you make it into C corporation for some advanced tax planning strategy. So speak to your tax advisor about that. All right, let's get to questions.
Okay,
And
guys, just a reminder, I see a lot of people coming in, so please.
for those of you that are coming in, we may be giving away some merch over here. Look at this. This is Boris M. Tax shirt. Save 100K, saved 100K on taxes. We're sending this out to all of our clients that saved $100,000 on taxes. Okay, it's a real thing. It happens. We send them these things, and just to remind them, hey, walk proudly with BM Tax logo because you're saving 100K more on your taxes.
How
we
awesome.
we should trademark that, right? Walk proudly. Anyways, all right, let's do it. What do we got going on here?
All right, I have quite a few questions. Guys, if you ask a question, you'll be entered to win
Let's go.
a 30-minute consultation with Boris.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
So
yes.
please ask your questions. You can only be entered if you ask a question, and I would hate for no questions. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
This is a
Who is
question
this?
from YouTube.
Who is it?
LD5714.
LD5714. Okay. Let's go, LD. What's the question?
Two-person LLC operating out of home. Can exclusive area used by business in separate structure be included in home office deduction? Reimbursement in business documents, deduction for business, and no tax for owner. He has a second question.
1 second, let's
So
tackle.
Yeah,
right?
one at a time, but
So two owner LLC. So this is, I'm going to put in parentheses, multi-member LLC. We just talked about that, okay? So multi-member LLC, and they're saying, hey, we have a separate dwelling unit in our home, which we work out of. Can we do a home office? The answer is yes. Just going to put a little checkbox, okay? How do you do a home office for an LLC partnership, right? It's a multi-member LLC. You can set up what's called an accountable plan, okay? So I'm just going to put this in like that. Accountable plan. Accountable plan is basically a piece of document that allows you, the business owner, to reimburse your employees, including yourself, for business-related expenses. So following the what's in the accountable plan and how it's set up for you, for example, you will submit the reimbursements, such as your home office expenses. That could be your mortgage interest, or if you're renting, that could be your property taxes, insurance, utilities. You submit that as an expense, and the company reimburses you, right? So reimbursement is going to go from the LLC to you personally, okay? You're not going to pick up, you're not going to pick it up as an income, but your LLC is going to have an expense. A lot of times people ask me, Boris, how do I book this expense? I'll tell you what we do for our clients. It's essentially a rent expense, right? So for our clients, when they have such reimbursements, we book it as a rent expense. I hope that answers the question. You said he has a second question.
yeah.
Okay. What's the
Can,
second question?
can business pay for use of service to post auto lift for vehicles that can't be fixed in the field?
We need some more context, or you're not
Based
reading
on
the question right.
reasonable and usual day, week, month charges in area.
All right, give us a little more
yeah,
context
sorry,
in your
I didn't
question.
read that before. I saw that you asked, so.
Let's go. Next
Okay.
question.
Question from Instagram.
Okay, who's on Instagram? Who is it?
Yvette.
Yvette.
Yvette, if you're watching, say hello.
Double T?
Double T.
Okay.
I became an S corporation as of March 5th, 2025. I did not set up payroll until December of 2025. Can I issue myself a 1099?
Ooh. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. I don't know. We should be giving any advice on this here.
Yvette is watching still.
Okay, Yvette. So that's a great question, right? So guys, everybody should follow through on this. So we all know S Corporation is a really, really good entity for you, for a small business owner, especially if it is your operating business, okay? The biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistakes that business owners make, like Yvette made this mistake, unfortunately, is that, hey, I did set up an S Corporation as of 2025, but I did not pay myself payroll, okay? Can I do a 1099 for myself? So the short answer is no, you can't. Can't issue a 1099 as an S Corporation owner. It must be on payroll. But payroll has passed. Is there a way that you can still issue a 1099 without any other consequences and whatever it is? Technically, maybe, okay? Speak to your tax advisor. There is a certain way that you can go around the fact that, hey, I didn't do payroll, totally my mistake. I want to make sure I pay in my portion of Social Security Medicare taxes as if I did take out a salary. So can't give you an answer over this live because it can be absolutely taken out taken out of context. But I would recommend speak to your advisor. The second thing I would say, if the profits of the S corporation is low, I would say anywhere under $60,000 or $80,000, and you didn't do payroll. Well, I'll probably defer to your tax advisor as well. Again, because like this could be taken out of context. But is it a problem? Don't worry, you're okay if you didn't do payroll.
Yvette's
Just make sure you
asking-
speak to your tax advisor.
Yvette said, could you be my tax advisor?
Yvette, we can go ahead and get our 7 tax write-offs that every S corporation owner must know. I don't know if we have the link. Do we have a link on the screen showing up? No. Okay, so it's 7taxwriteoff.com. It's number 7, taxwriteoffs.com. You can go ahead and get that. All right, Mariana, let's get the next question.
Okay. This is a question from YouTube, from Vincent.
Okay.
What is the best approach? By the way, he said thank you for going live.
You are welcome.
What is the best approach when using an S corporation to flip houses with $500K in yearly profit? Other than Augusta rule and standard deductions, I only keep properties no more than a year.
Okay, we got a flipping business. I'm not flipping anybody. I'm saying he has a flipping business. Okay, so Vincent says he has an S corporation. Guys, I'm going to show you something really cool over here, okay? So Vincent has an S corporation. He's in business of flipping houses, okay? So does that mean that he is in real estate? And for example, even if he holds a property for more than a year, he can do long-term capital gains? No. Why? Because his trade of business is real estate. But, his trade of business is flipping properties. But Vincent already said that he's holding most of the properties less than 1 year. So it's a regular business, ordinary income, right? And if it was a Schedule C business, he would be subject to Social Security Medicare taxes. But he's an S corporation, and he says, after I flip the properties, my net profit is $500,000. Cool. Awesome, right? We like that. So $500,000. He says, I already use Augusta tax strategy. And what else is it? He's got expenses. What type of deductions?
Standard deductions.
Oh.
He's asking what can he do other than Augusta and standard deduction.
And he says, I'm doing standard deduction. I'm assuming, Vincent, you're saying standard deduction, the regular personal standard deduction. So there is actually a lot of strategies for an S corporation besides Augusta, okay? Let's just go through them, right? There is an accountable plan that you can do to reimburse yourself for home office. I don't know what state you're in, but you can do PTET tax strategy, okay? That is the pass-through entity taxation. You can check if you're missing out on QBI deduction or not. Sometimes accountants miss that out. I don't know what type of a retirement you could have. That's another thing that pops up right now. Also, health insurance. If you pay for your own health insurance from either your business or from your personal account, you can include it on your W-2. Not only get a deduction, but you also save on a Social Security and Medicare taxes. Reasonable compensation strategy, right? What if you're overpaying yourself a salary? Okay, these are just few of the things that jump at me. Things that you can do in your S corporation. Let me know if that was helpful. But honestly, Vincent, speak to a tax advisor. Probably there's a lot more for you in your particular situation. Okay, what else we got, Marianne?
Hold on. It's
By the way, guys, if you participate asking questions, Mariana is going to enter you into a raffle that you can win a 30-minute consultation. So the last two 30-minute consultation with myself. So the last two raffles we had, the 2 people that won, they said, I wish I win, and they actually won.
How
so
awesome.
that was pretty cool. Okay, cool. Do we have more questions?
So I'm trying to make it out. This was from LD. The question.
Let me sit and read it with you.
It's a mobile operation, but at times can't complete in field. Bring back to my shop. Can I charge?
Oh, that's a follow-up. So he says it's a mobile operation, but at times can't complete in the field. Bring back to my shop. Can I charge business for use of the services, bay and lift? I don't think I'm understanding his question.
Right.
Yeah.
This was from here. If you want to call it in and ask,
You want to call in? Yeah, we have a number you can call
that.
in. Marianne, figure out what's the phone number is. Just call this. LD, call me.
Yeah, call it in. Oh, that looks so cool. Instagram. Question from Maylor. Maylor, by the way, you did reach out. If you just reach it back out again, because it looks like we couldn't find a good time for you. So, okay, as an LLC owner, can I pay myself payroll and distribution as well?
Payroll, yes. And as an LLC owner, taxes and S Corp, I'm guessing. So who is it, Mariana?
Maylor.
Okay, Maylor.
Can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear us.
Okay, Maylor is saying,
Okay.
hey, as an LLC owner, can I take out payroll and distributions? Okay, payroll and distributions. The answer is, so I'm guessing your LLC is an S corporation. If you're an S corporation, then yes, you would have to pay yourself a reasonable compensation on a payroll, and then whatever's left over, you can take out distribution. Okay, but if you're just an LLC without being an S corporation owner, then there is no payroll, it's just distributions, okay? And you pay taxes on the entire net profit of the business. Okay, what else we got?
Another question from Instagram.
Okay, who is this?
Question from Joanna.
Joanna. Hello, Joanna.
Oh, wait. I think he's calling in. Hold on.
Oh my God, somebody calling in.
Woohoo! Okay. Hello.
Hi, this is LD.
Hi, LD.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Larry. I put another post on there, and
Larry, what's going on? Boris Mashev here. Talk to me. Tell me about your situation.
okay, the Partnership LLC is a mobile automotive diagnostic and repair operation. Occasionally, the work cannot be completed entirely out in the field, and so they have to come back. We bring the vehicle back to my shop that's detached from my home, and in there I've got service bay and a two-post lift. Now, if the business has to use the service bay and lift and tie that up, would I, as the owner of that detached building, be able to charge the LLC business for use of that service bay and the lift using the standard and usual rate charges?
So
for
where is the work being completed? It's on your personal property?
Yes.
Not a
The
business
shop-
property.
Correct.
Okay, so you're basically bringing it back to your home in a backyard and you have some lifts or whatever it is, and then that's where you complete the work.
Correct.
Yeah, so that area, based on what you're telling me, so just for everybody, right? So LD, his name is Larry, he has a mobile diagnostics business. Sometimes they cannot complete work on site. They bring it back, not to the shop, but they bring it to his house in the backyard. He has a little operation going on where he can do it. He's like, what can I deduct from doing that? And to answer your question, Larry, because from what you're saying, it sounds like it's in an exclusive area in your home, then you can absolutely do an accountable plan and reimburse yourself as if you have a home office. Okay, so and you can do a portion of your and hope that that answers the question. You can turn off. Thank you, Larry. And you can do what do you call that? And you can reimburse yourself for mortgage interest, property taxes. You can reimburse whatever it is that you pay for your home. So that's a great question, and you can absolutely take advantage of it. Just make sure you set up an accountable plan. Speak to your tax advisor about setting up an accountable plan. If you already have a home office, Larry, and this will be an addition, that basically increases your accountable plan deduction. All right, I hope that answers. Mariana, we had a question on Joanna from Instagram. Let's go.
Yes, we have a bunch of
Larry,
questions.
thank you for calling in.
Yes. Joanna is asking, in an S corporation, any withdrawal the owner makes is considered dividends? If so, should I issue a 1099 dividend to him? In this case, the owner is on payroll. I'm just asking about withdrawal.
Okay, guys, very important. Joanna, is she, by the way, let us know. Joanna, let us know if
Joanna,
you're
are you
still
still
on.
watching?
Yes, because we can really dive deep into this, okay?
Yes, I think so.
So Joanna says,
if you're
look,
watching,
Boris,
just say, hey, I'm still here.
we have an S corporation, right? She says the owner has an S corporation. The owner already takes payroll, okay? She says, but distributions, are they considered dividends? Because if yes, I want to issue a 1099. For those of you that don't know, when you take out a distribution from a C corporation, not S corporation, you get what's called 1099 DIV, okay? Or for example, if you own stocks, right? Sometimes you receive dividends, you get sent that statement, there is a 1099 DIV. That's what Joanna is asking. Joanna, to answer your question, S corporation does not pay separate taxes, okay? Everything gets passed through to the owner through what's called a K1. So any distributions of dividends, okay, they are not taxable. They are not reported on a 1099 DIV. You don't have to worry about reporting those dividends. All you have to worry about is making sure the owner gets a K1. And on a K1, the owners get their share of either profits or losses. All right. Hope that answers your question, Joanna.
So I have something from Vincent. He says, I'm doing everything that you mentioned already. I'm doing businesses used from the home, Augusta rule, business use of vehicles, cell phone, internet, clothes with logo, business meals, hotels, board meetings, travels. I'm reading all this for a reason.
Okay.
HSE, QBI, but I need more. By the way, I learned everything from you.
Thank you, Vincent, for learning it all from me. You actually listed more things that I listed here. There is, again, every situation is different for people, right? So there may be some other things, some other advanced strategies that you could use, like you flip homes. Do you own any real estate? Maybe there is a real estate that you may own that I don't know about, and you can do a cost segregation study. Do, what do you call it? Accelerated depreciation. And because you qualify under the IRS definition as a real estate professional, those losses can wipe out your S corporation profit. So again, good that you do all of it. Thank you for watching my content and using it all. There's always more. All right, let's go. What else we got?
Larry says, thank you for responding. Thank you for the Q&A and for responding. You're welcome, Larry. Guys, if you want to call it in.
Oh, we're done? We're done with questions? I can sit down?
No. I have a bunch coming in. Hold on.
All right.
This is...
By the way, we're giving out... Can we order hats with a saved 100K on taxes hats? Because I don't think anybody wants to wear the hats with the logo tax planning. It's like wearing a tax planning hat. I don't know. But like...
What would you like? What kind of logo would you like?
What kind of logo?
100K on taxes, or do you want the Boris and Tax logo?
No, it's say 100K. Who
you
wants
know
Boris?
I'm all about affirmations. So when you write it out and you visualize it all the time, you're like not only on track for saving that much, but you're also on track for making even more to be able to save that much.
Guys, let's sell the shirt right now. Who would buy this shirt? Hypothetically, I'm not selling, don't worry, but who would buy this shirt? Let's go, guys. Some affirmations. If you're not saving 100K on taxes yet, maybe you will. Let's go. What are we going to put price the shirt at? $29.99. Who would do it? Say yes in the chat if you would do it. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, we're not selling shirts, by the way.
We're not selling
We can
them.
send it to you for free. Okay.
At 09 Tampa.
At 09 Tampa. Okay.
Does a trust...
Wait, nobody wanted to buy a shirt? Nobody said me? Wow.
There's so many people watching.
We should design it. We should design shirts better so people can want to buy it.
I think this is pretty nice.
I'm kidding. All right. At
09
is still only one
Tampa.
camera working, by the way, today? Okay. At 09 Tampa. Okay. We either need to upgrade our equipment or get a new camera, guy.
Is
Nah,
that
I'm
the
kidding.
new one I bought?
Yeah.
That's the
Tell
new
me
cable
about it.
you bought?
It's glitching. It's like this.
You messed up a cable, Mariana?
No, I totally get it.
Oh, you messed it up, so both of you messed it up, and I can go live on 2 cameras. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
And the old camera.
All right, let's go. Question.
Does a trust with LLCs have tax advantages?
Huh?
Does a trust with LLCs have tax advantages?
Somebody's asking, does a trust with an LLC has a tax advantage? I am guessing the trust owns an LLC. That's what you're asking. Does it have a tax advantages? Like now, look, here's the thing, right? A lot of people are like, oh my God, we can set up a trust and it can move money around and like shelter money and all of that stuff you hear online. Like, nope. Typically, generally, right? Trusts are set up for generational wealth building, right? It's for the future money that's going to come in. It's for the future appreciation that's going to come in. I mean, that's going to happen. It is for avoiding the estate tax, okay? So when somebody wants to set up different sets of structures of trusts for you and all of that stuff and say, hey, like we're going to move $1 million from your business into this trust, right? And then you're gonna, as a trustee, you can get paid a salary and 99% is gonna be tax-free. Run. Don't look back, right? All right, let's go next.
Question from Martha's Ice Cream. Martha, are you still watching us?
Yes, please send us ice cream. Although I do not eat ice cream, I do
I
not
do.
like ice cream.
He
She likes ice cream. All right, I'm gonna sit down for a second.
Yeah, he was traumatized as a child, unfortunately, and then I have to live with it.
Yes, I was overfed ice cream.
I can't tell.
Can't tell.
Nada.
Oh my God. All right, let's go.
S Corporation, is there a formula that tells us how much of a dividend you can take after reasonable compensation?
All of it. So somebody's saying, hey, is there a formula you can tell me how much dividend I can take? Let me tell you guys. This is Martha, right?
Yeah.
Guys, look. So this happens a lot with S Corporation owners. So let's say you have an S
Martha's
Corp.
still with us.
Okay,
Amazing.
let's say you have an S Corporation and it makes $1 million in profit, okay? $1 million in profit. Okay, S Corporation, $1 million in profit. You took out, let's say, $200,000 reasonable compensation, okay? I'm going to put reasonable compensation, RC. You have $800,000. Martha is asking, out of this 800, is there a formula that I can use to take out distributions? The answer is no, there's no formula, just take it all out. If you want, if you need it, right? Or you leave, I don't know, some business owners try to leave 2 to 3 months of operating expenses in a business. The rest you can take out, but no, that's okay, it's your money. Your money, you take it, okay? Take it after you pay yourself a reasonable compensation.
Question from Dan Roden. If you're planning on opening a SaaS business, you're looking to exit in 5 years, what corporation would you recommend to open it up in?
Wow. Guys, this is like a question. So this is Dan.
Yep.
Is he still here?
Dan, are you here?
Dan, let us know if you're here, because right now I'm going to save you $10 million on taxes.
Dan, if you're here, say here.
Because if he's not here, we're not sharing this with anyone.
Uh-oh. Let me see.
Is Dan here?
Dan, are you here?
All right, so Dan is asking, Boris, I'm starting a new SaaS company, right? So for those of you that don't know, it's a software company. I think it's SaaS, like it's on a web browser.
Software as a service.
Software as a service. Thank you. I knew that. Okay. So, okay. SaaS company is like, I'm just starting right now and I'm going to exit in 5 years, he said? Mm-hmm. He used all the
He's
keywords.
planning to exit in 5 years. That's amazing.
Is he still here?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he's planning to exit in 5 years. He says, is there a company structure that I need to set it up with? The answer is yes. So we have what's called, you can set it up as a C corporation and then have what's called a 1202 qualified small business stock. USC Corporation can have a 1202, which is qualified qualified small business stock, okay? So under the 1202 rules, when you exit a business, okay, up to $10 million is tax-free. Now, obviously it's not that simple, but it's not that difficult to qualify for it and have rules. Like, for example, you have to have assets of a certain amount. I think it's $50 million. Less than $50 million, excuse me. Then you have to be in business for 5 years. You cannot exit it earlier than 5 years. Although, if you do exit it earlier than 5 years, you're just going to roll those profits into the next new venture, and then you can defer it until everything is 5 years. But if this is your only business, you already said you want to be in it 5 years, you can actually do it up to $10 million tax-free. Who can do this for you? There's two types of people that can do this for you. Number one is a tax advisor, okay? those tax advisors that actually specialize in these things. Number two, it could be a tax attorney. For example, in our firm, tax advisory firm, we work with tax attorneys that do the 1202 for our clients. We, of course, qualify them, and we're basically doing a 5-year planning. If we know somebody's going to exit a business for $40 million, for example, $40 million exit, we know they're not going to pay tax on the $10 million. By the way, you can multiply this $10 million by 2 or by 3, depending if you're married, you have kids, you know, you can put people on the C Corp, but this is not a do-it-yourself project. Please speak to your tax advisor or your tax attorney that handles a lot of 1202s, okay? It definitely needs careful planning, but then this is a great one. All right, what else we got?
Question from Maylor. We have an S corporation we included in an area of our house as a home office. We're planning to open an LLC. Can we claim home office expenses as well, or how can this be handled? 2 separate businesses.
Wait, can you read the whole question again?
We have an S corporation. We have an S corporation. We included an area in our home as a home office. We are planning to open an LLC. Can we claim home office expenses as well, or how can this be handled? 2 separate businesses.
Yeah, so Maylor is saying, hey, Boris, we currently have an S corporation and we're using the home office deduction. We're going to have a second business, an LLC, and can we also use a home office deduction? The answer is yes, but you cannot double dip into the same home office into the same deductions, right? So let's say this is the home office, and let's say it's 300 square feet, okay? Right now, S corporation is probably using all 300 of it. When LLC starts using that, you cannot claim the same expenses for the same 300 square feet. You can't. But what you can do is you can divide it. Maybe your S corporation being used in this area of the home, your LLC in this area, and it's 150. But the reimbursement will pretty much, at the end of the day, will be the same. Whether it's all from one or both under both. Okay. We do have a hard stop coming up in about 10 minutes.
I think we have
questions?
one more question.
We have one more question. All right.
And if you want to call it in, we had the call-in pop up just a second ago, and the 7 tax, it's going to pop in right now again. And we have a link for the 7 tax write-offs. It's on the screen. Follow that link after the live. Download your 7 tax write-offs. Every S corporation owner must know. Question from Vincent. With the new IRS rules, can my S corporation buy a building for, let's say, $200,000 and do a full or cost segregation depreciation against an S corporation profit from flips all in year 1?
What? Say it again. Vincent, sorry, I was looking for.
Oh, that was so cool. The logo, the image of the PDF went up too.
Little things make you happy.
I'm dead. I don't need much.
You actually need a lot to make you happy. That's an evil laugh. Okay,
With
Vincent.
the new IRS rules,
Yeah.
can my S corporation buy a building
Yeah.
for, let's say, $200,000
Okay.
and do a full or cost segregation / depreciation against an S corporation profit from flips all in year 1?
I'm not sure I understand your question, Vincent. So I'm guessing you're saying you have an S corporation and you want to buy a building in which you will operate. That's what I'm thinking, right? You're going to place this building into an LLC, and can you do a cost segregation? And the building costs you $200,000. But remember, if you're going to do cost segregation, it doesn't mean that the entire $200,000 becomes deductible. If it's only $200,000, I think about $40,000 of it will be
Bless you.
Thank you. Additional depreciation deduction on this. So that $40,000 can be deducted against your S corporation because it's a self-rental. If it is not a self-rental, you're just buying a building for tenants, any losses generated from cost segregation can be deducted against your S corporation income on your personal tax return, because based on your situation, what you told me before, you do qualify as a real estate professional, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Vincent, you flip homes, so you're okay. Hope that answers the question.
It looks like that's it for
Can I see
questions.
that? Yeah, cool. So this is live.
This is
more.
live.
This is more. I see.
Yeah, this is the actual live.
I see.
This is from Restream.
Yeah, we need a screen here so I can see myself, if that's possible.
A monitor up there.
We can.
That's what they do in like studios. Ooh,
Oh.
that one's sticking here.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
See what you do?
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we have a lot of upgrades that needed in the studio, makeshift studio. Okay.
Can you pull up the
Number?
number again with the PDF and the link so Boris can see what that looks like?
Why can't it always stay consistent there?
For the shorts.
Huh?
They get in the way of the shorts.
What shorts? No, I'm
Our
saying
shorts.
What do you mean?
no, right now on the live.
You want it there the whole time?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Like we can create a banner, so like
Yeah,
call
just-
this number or download this
Just right
free
now it's a
PDF.
little big, so I'm gonna actually make it smaller.
Okay.
Hi, Sarah.
So that's it.
All right, who we got over here? Ooh, Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. Okay. What else? Are we good with questions?
I think so. But watch, I think the 7 tax write-offs is going to come off now with the, just so you can see what it looks like.
This has to be smaller too. 'Cause it's way too big right now. Yeah. I just need to adjust them for now to the
Okay. Cool.
There it is.
We'll shorten it a little bit to make it smaller.
Can we make it like lower?
Yeah, I can do it here, but I'll do it when I set it all up.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, I have a question from Aida.
Hello,
And we got
Aida.
another question from Deborah. Guys, Boris, I gotta go soon and you're waking up. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's answer their questions before I go.
Okay, question from Aida.
Let's go, Aida.
So, hi there. So, my husband has an S corporation. We just purchased a rental house, and we placed it under LLC, and it's rental. But we have only rented it out for 5 out of the 12 months. Can we do a cross depreciation? This will be toward our personal taxes. I'm also a real estate agent, and she apologizes.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We love to answer your questions. So Aida says, Boris, my husband has an S corporation. I think that's if I understood correctly, right, Mariana?
Yes, her husband has
And
an
then
S
they
corporation.
bought a real estate property,
Yes. And
which they rented 5 out of 12 months.
and it's under an LLC.
And it's a real estate property. It's under an LLC. It was rented under 5 out of 12 months. So the answer is yes. You can take deductions for this real estate property, if right. And if I'm understanding correctly, if this real estate property is, let's say, it was vacant for 7 months, but it was available for the rental use. You were just not able to find tenants. You didn't use it personally. So all the expenses associated with this rental property for 12 months can be deducted Again, assuming the fact that it was available for rental all the 12 months, you were only able to rent 5 out of 12, it was not used for personal use. If you do cost segregation on it, you are going to get a higher depreciation deduction, Aida, okay? And because you told me that you are a real estate agent, just in the context of you being a real estate agent, I don't know very much information from this live, but if you're an active real estate agent, you may very likely qualify as a real estate professional, because you would qualify as a real estate professional. Again, if you're active in your real estate as a real estate agent, speak to your tax advisor, then the high depreciation that will create a loss can absolutely deduct it against your husband's S corporation income. Doesn't matter who owns the property, okay? It's just that you have to have, again, be a real estate professional and have material participation. Here's the thing, when you are when you own only one property, it's a small residential property, whatever that may be, it's kind of hard to meet the material participation rule, okay? Because that's 500 hours. Like if you're spending, that's about 14 hours a week. So if you're spending 14 hours a week on this property, it's probably not a good property to manage, right? And the IRS is not stupid as well. But if you have already 2, 3, or 4, or 5 properties, like, okay, so now we can see that you have material participation in all the properties combined for 500 hours. Because like I said, you do qualify as a real estate professional, then those expenses, the high depreciation from cost segregation, can be deducted against an S corporation income that comes in for your husband. All right, next question.
Question from Deborah. Can you go over a list of items that are acceptable for accountable plan reimbursement from S corporation, or anything that's a no-go?
I'll give you the most common ones, okay? So, for example, mortgage interest, Obviously, that's a no-brainer, right? My handwriting is terrible. All right, so I'm just gonna do mortgage, interest, property taxes, insurance, property insurance, right? Property insurance. If you have a cleaning lady coming, if they clean your office as well, you can always allocate how much of that for your office as well. You can do what is that? Home association, HOA fees. Okay, HOA fees. And anything else that's related. So let's say, for example, a roof broke, right, and it leaked. It also affected your home office area. So that repair could also be deducted. Whether it could be deducted or depreciated, just kind of speak to your advisor about that. But if, again, anything that affects your home office area can be deducted, okay? And regular repairs and maintenance on your home office, around your home office, inside your home office, so to speak. Like if you're doing repairs and maintenance in the kitchen, like obviously you can't take that deduction. Like, oh, well, I use 20% of my home for office, right? Didn't affect your office, okay? Hope that's helpful, Deborah. What else we got?
That's it.
That's it. Woo.
That's it.
What is this preview button? I don't know. Okay. Are we good?
I think so.
All right. Mariana's going to raffle off a 30-minute consultation with myself. They're going to put it up on the board. For those of you that are interested to save money on taxes, we have a free PDF. You guys can get a download. It's 7 Tax Write-Offs. 7taxwriteoffs.com. It's going to come up on the screen in just a second. Okay. 7taxwriteoffs.com. Go ahead and get this free PDF. It's for you. You learn a lot of information there. And thank you all so much. And we do this every week. We do it every week on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're watching it on YouTube, you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe, because every week I release a lot of tax strategy videos, whether in the short form or long form content, to educate business owners such as yourself to save money on taxes. Thank you. And till the next time, I'm going to leave you here with Mariana to raffle that off. Can we bring the camera back on her, Satra? I'm leaving. All right, this is here. This is my phone. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. You can take this back too. I'll take it back.
Just as we mind pull up.
Okay. We have the front cover of the PDF on screen right now, and it disappeared, but that's what it looks like. Aida says, thank you. I just became a tax preparer. Can I apply to be an intern? Send us your resume, Joanna. I'm not sure we're actually looking for interns right now at the moment. But send us your resume, boris.musheyev@borismtax.com, and we'll reach out. If you're still watching, hold on a minute while we pull up the wheel to see if you will be eligible to win a free 30-minute consultation with Boris. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, let me see. We need to like create a whole like a.
Maybe they do. There's like a shortcut.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to spin it?
Yeah, sure. I do want to announce because they can't hear me.
Oh.
Okay, everybody.
Here you go. Oh, you can take Boris's mic.
Hi, everybody. Video guy here. Let's see who wins. What are we raffling off?
We're raffling off a free 30-minute consultation.
A free 30-minute consultation with Boris. Let's see. Thank you for asking your questions. We got a lot today.
Yes, we did.
Instagram,
Could have been more.
especially.
Could have been
Two
more.
more.
I'm not. I'm never happy.
Yvette. Back.
Yvette.
Our first question
That
of the
was
day,
our
I
first
think.
question.
There's a trend going on. Okay, thank you.
It's a lot of positive vibes, a lot of good vibes.
Are we doing any shirts or anything like that? We're good.
What?
We're good for the wheel, right?
We're good for the wheel.
Okay.
Yvette, you won the free 30-minute consultation with Boris. I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put an email. It's boris.musheyev@borisamtax.com. Maylor, you won a mug also last week. How can I get it? Reach out with your address at borisamtax.com. Yvette, if you're still here, send an email to boris.musheyev@borisamtax.com and we will send you a link to schedule your free tax strategy, free consultation with Boris. My mind is like elsewhere today. We were hosting last night. We had a bunch of my family over. It was my dad's birthday and Boris's dad's birthday. They're a day apart. So we were celebrating some birthdays yesterday, so we went to bed super late. We hosted. So it was nice. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and we'll see you again next week.